Johnny Storm here, promising I won't take too long, but just wait until you see what happened in this final Fantastic Four trailer. I'll give you a heads up, there's some out of this world stuff, literally, that you can't even imagine right now, but I'll explain everything in a bit. Okay, I hate asking for this, but if we hit 100 subscribers and 100 likes, this channel will go up in flames faster than I do under the summer sun. So if you don't subscribe and hit like, I promise I'll send the radioactive horn straight to your timeline. Don't say I didn't warn you. We kick things off with our grand entrance on Mark Gates' show, you know. Like the Beatles on Ed Sullivan. Right away, notifications start popping up on the smartwatch Reed made for the team. A mysterious invasion is on its way, but it's not clear whether it's Galactus or the Silver Surfer making an appearance. Next, you'll see me in action, controlling the flames and even making fun of my own tan. Coppertone style, without getting burned. The jokes keep coming as I try to convince Ben to say, "It's clobberin' time before Sunday dinner." Spoiler, I still haven't managed it, but the question lingers for the post-credits. The trailer shows Galactus in all of Jack Kirby's classic grandeur, arriving in another galaxy to devour planets. There's a montage of our individual powers. Each of us gets our moment to shine, making it clear why we're the best team in the universe. There's even an Easter egg. The screens on our watches resemble TVA technology. Could Kang be involved, trying to tie up loose ends between realities? Reed's father coming from the future? You know how it is, interdimensional plot twist. Back here, when Galactus sets foot on alien soil, you can see the Fantastic Four symbol on the sole of my sneaker. Reed loves merchandising, doesn't he? And that machine he found looks like that celestial equipment turning planets into energy. No sucking, everything is direct. There's a process. You'll notice that Galactus adapts to the mind of each race. If it were a Skrull planet, he'd be a giant roller. And yes, he shrinks down to walk the streets of New York, leaving everyone looking like they just woke up from the hottest nightmare of their lives. That's when the Silver Surfer comes in, chasing after us to abduct Franklin before he's even born. Sue, pregnant and ready to give birth in a black hole right in the middle of the street. Pure cinema. Think Baby Grogu versions, but without a lightsaber. Ben takes the wheel of the fantastic car and drives us straight into the chaos of Times Square, with Galactus lighting up the sky as a welcome flame. It's a family united against the impossible. It's that deeper connection we make that makes every second of suspense worth it. Speaking of innovation and transformative power, let me make a quick aside. If you also want to step out of the shadow of a notorious villain like Dr. Doom or escape the suffocation of financial crises, you need to check out Monetization Mentorship, the master of artificial intelligence. On this mission, mentor Rodrigo Barros, a veteran with over 10 years of online experience and commander of 12 YouTube channels, 9 of which are already monetized in Portuguese, English, Spanish, and German, reveals how to use AI as your superpower to boost your business, whether digital or physical, creating new and exponential revenue streams. Don't have a business stronghold yet? Rodrigo will guide you in building your own base of operations. It's practically like becoming an honorary member of the Fantastic Four of business using only AI, without needing an alien suit. If you want to embark on this journey and earn big with artificial intelligence, the link is in the description and pinned in the first comment. Back to the trailer. There are devices scattered throughout Paris and other cities, firing beams into the sky. Reed must have created these to block Galactus, or at least try to. Meanwhile, Franklin pulls off another cute scene that matches his mysterious power. At the climax, you can freeze the frame and notice Ben sporting a stone beard. Is it a special effect or a new Photoshop trend? I wonder if he would use a laser blade to shave. Grand finale. The whole team comes together for a synchronized attack, reminiscent of the best moves from the comics. And believe it, there are references to the Celestials' final fire and even a possible appearance by the Watchers, since we've seen them in the MCU before. Finally, no Doom in the main scenes, but get ready for the post-credits with Dr. Doom in live action, and who knows, maybe a cameo from Chris Evans' new hero? Rumors say that Spider-Man Brand New Day will also tie everything together for Avengers. Doomsday, which has now been delayed, but with extra runtime to blow your mind. A few fun facts. In the trailer, Ben walks down Yancey Street, his childhood neighborhood. where numbers and signs directly reference the original comic book. Pay attention to the sign for Silverman's Bakery, a nod to the Silver Surfer. Another fun fact: our escape leads to the fantastic car tearing through the streets of Times Square, followed by nerdy Easter eggs like the Attack of the Fungi poster and references to Captain America's serum. One detail that really impressed me is how Galactus's armor changes in real time, with pipes and lava flowing. It has an almost Transformers-like atmosphere that leaves any fan ecstatic. So, is it fireproof then? That's when things went downhill for me. Another detail for the sharp-eyed nerds. At one point in the trailer, you see crowds being evacuated, underground bunkers, a subworld reminiscent of Molman, and shelters that only the comics mention. The big mystery remains: why is Galactus only roaming around New York when he could devour everything from above? Maybe he's after something specific, Franklin or our Fantastic Force. While I'm planning future gadgets, I noticed Ben with a stone beard, a very rare homage from the comics. I can already imagine the torture it would be to shave that look. The trailer's climax shows a joint attack, powers in sync, reminiscent of the Celestials' final fire, and a possible appearance by the Watchers soon. In the end, no sign of Doom in the main act. Get ready for the post-credits scene with Dr. Doom in live action and maybe a cameo from Chris Evans' new hero. This break puts me in the crosshairs of Avengers. Doomsday, now delayed, but with extra time to tie the whole universe together before the final battle. Was that too intense? Don't worry, I'll make detailed videos about every clue I missed. Write in the comments which Easter egg surprised you the most. If you made it this far without subscribing or leaving a like, I'll unleash cosmic flames straight into your feed until you give in. Don't forget to comment your favorite scene, or else I'll show up in your feed yelling, "It's clobbering time," until you give in. This video doesn't end here. It continues with us chatting in the comments. If you found this video interesting, like, share and subscribe to the channel.